Hi, guys. My name is Dee Williams. I show professionals just like you how to start, grow, and maintain your very own niche recruitment and staffing agency business. Hold on one second okay, great. There we go. There we go. I want to make sure that I can see and hear you guys. Anyway, I hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing Wednesday. Every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, I literally come on to YouTube to hang out with you, to talk to you about recruitment and staffing and growing your very own niche recruitment and staffing agency business. And I am here we go. There we are. I'm super excited about being here with you. If you can do me a favor and shout out your niche. Where are you located? What's your niche? The lights are very strong here tonight. Where are you located? What's your niche? And please let us know your name so we can shout out you and your niche recruitment and staffing agency business. Okay. So while we're doing that and we're waiting for everyone to kind of chime in with their niche and to start getting their questions in the chat box. We're literally here for 15, maybe 30 minutes to answer your questions. This is a super chat, and you can definitely sponsor this super chat by using the super chat button there on your chat function. I will not be mad about that. And while we're waiting for folks to come on, I always like to kind of start the conversation out with something that's really exciting going on, like in the news in regards to recruiting and staffing. And today is no different. So, hey, Chris from Enterprise Staffing, business analyst in Alpharetta, Georgia. Chris, you're like, we live in the same, I don't live in Alpharetta, but both of my offices are in Alpharetta. So it's really cool to see someone doing their thing in Alpharetta, Georgia, and we're so close. So that's freaking awesome. So welcome. Thanks for being here. Anyone else want to shout out their niche recruitment and staffing agency business? Yes. Okay. So while we're waiting on that, I'm going to share my screen here. And I want to just kind of share some things that are going on just to kind of open your mindset. And I guess you guys by now have seen the videos that I am putting out in regards to for you to kind of see what's going on in the industry. And I just did a Google search in the news, a Google News search, and I just typed in hiring challenges. And what we know, where I see in many places when I type in hiring challenges is that police departments are having a very hard time finding talent or hiring folks. And I've had two people in the past 2 years reach out to me and say, Dee, I want to start a niche staffing agency business focusing on placing police officers. I think that's great. I think that's definitely something that's needed. Here's something interesting. There are challenges hiring commercial window cleaners. I thought that was very interesting. Window washers, that's a different niche. They are, let's just see. 3 ways to overcome remote hiring challenges. Insurance hiring outlook expects a banner year. So there's a banner year for insurance companies. The top hiring challenges include lack of skilled talent. I'll let you guys go in and read this article, but they're telling you what challenges they have, which also confirms how important your niche recruitment and staffing agency is. Hiring rural teachers. The teaching niche is huge. Okay, it's huge. There is a great demand for teachers. Skills gap. There's a skills gap. There's a talent shortage. Okay, so keep that in mind. Here's yet another article about teachers, the need for teachers. So we're seeing on a mass level people talking about the need for police officers and the need for teachers. You see that. Also, for all the staffingpreneurs that are looking at, hiring ex-felons, that is big news right now. You guys really want to get involved. Indiana is going through something really major where there's a bill that wants to be signed that will not allow ex-felons to be able to venture back into society and to work. And we know that with the laws that the Clinton administration put into place, there was a massive amount of incarceration that has taken place over the last 10, 20 years. And now those folks are coming home. What do? We've got to put them to work, or they're going to go back, or they're going to kill themselves, or, things will just be a lot worse. So we've got to get them back into a working society. And there's training that's needed to get them back into society and working, and so much more. That's definitely something that we definitely want to get involved with as well. So there are a lot of things that, this is interesting, why some lawmakers are making recruitment calls to get new talent into the VA. This is Federal News Radio. This is interesting. I just had someone who was talking about this. I'm going to just pull this up really quickly. Yes, there's a staffingpreneur that's in the private inner circle group who was talking about how they're doing work with the VA, how their big thing is doing work with the VA. So this is very interesting, because they said lawmakers say they're tired of having to call the Veteran Affairs Department to inform VA staff of qualified medical professionals who have applied and want to work for the agency, but haven't heard from a hiring manager in months. It's telling that you have members of Congress who are making recruitment phone calls to get people hired. Wow. In some cases, it takes the VA 3 months to a year to onboard new healthcare professionals. Why is that? And can your niche recruitment and staffing agency assist with the VA and helping them fill these positions and getting them onboarded faster? I'm going to put this link under the video here because I think that it's a very valuable link. This is not one that I actually did an article on, but it's definitely one that I feel like needs to be shared because, the VA is our veterans. Why does it take 3 months to a year and a half to get someone hired and onboarded? We've got to read this article in detail. I'll put it in the link below under this video. So really cool. Going back to my super chat here, because we don't have a lot of time. Just want to give a shout out to Alicia hey, always employed staffing in Indianapolis. She's shouting out, and there are big things going on in Indianapolis, as you can tell. We were just talking about and that's in the news. So hey, Alicia, glad you're here. Shan, hey, it's Shanika from Philadelphia. Teach to this education services. Listen, Shanika, you already know, you see the opportunity that you have on the table right now in the education space. I mean, it's crazy right now what's going on. There is a shortage, a major shortage of staff, of teachers, and your niche recruitment and staffing agency business can definitely be the answer that they are looking for. So welcome, very much so. We also have here Leisha from Louisville, Kentucky with AidSide. Yes, I'm glad you're here to catch me live. I love that. Are you placing healthcare aid? What type of aids are you placing? What's your niche? I love that. All right, Mel from TCI. Hey, Mel, what's your niche? Tell us again. Let everyone know. Glad you're here. Awesomeness. Yes, I know you're ready. I know you're ready, Shanika. I know you are. Okay, I have here we have a comment. Ex-offenders was why I started my business, but I couldn't find a niche. That's where my passion is. This is coming from Alicia. I keep thinking business development for these individuals because they are so hard to place. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit different. You're definitely going to have to go in and find companies that are open to hiring ex-offenders. But let me just mention that ex-offenders are needed not just in kind of like blue collar positions, right? So we typically think, let's place an ex-offender in a warehouse or a manufacturing facility. But the reality is that there's all type of crime. There's blue collar crime, there's white collar crime. So you've got cybersecurity. So if you've got somebody who's been arrested and been convicted for hacking into computers, I'm sure somebody like, Facebook or Google or someplace like that would probably want to pick them up. As a matter of fact, I know for a fact that Facebook hires hackers, right? Because they want to hire the people who have the ability to take down their system. So there are also ex-offenders that are lawyers. There are ex-offenders that are financial, Aisha, I apologize, my love. Thank you. Thank you so much. There are also ex-offenders that, that's an I and not an L. I apologize. There are ex-offenders that are stylists, so there are most people that end up in prison or in jail. They had an occupation prior to being, incarcerated. And so don't just think ex-offender, we've got to send everyone into a manufacturing role. There are other white collar roles that ex-offenders could definitely get into. So it's just about finding companies that are open and willing to hire an ex-offender. And so you're definitely going to do some research. However, most companies kind of put it out there that they're open to that. And that article we saw in Indiana, there were 26 companies that actually in that article. If you read further down in that article, they give you a list of 26 companies that are open to hiring ex-offenders. So that's pretty cool there that you could start off with at least. Great niche, Alicia. Christopher, what marketing methods can we use outside of social media and networking events? Well, you've got to look at where we are as far as the landscape today. You can definitely, there are two different types of marketing. There are traditional marketing and there is digital marketing. Digital marketing is everything online. Traditional marketing is your radio, radio and newspaper, right? And TV. So, and cable. So you have one or the other that you can use. What I will tell you about marketing, it really doesn't matter what platform you use, as long as you're using a platform to where your niche market is located, right? So if you're doing business analyst and you wanted to, do some traditional marketing, I would definitely look at marketing on cable TV, on like the business channels, like the finance channels, on channels where you're more likely to find employers or entrepreneurs who actually know the value of a business analyst and actually need business analysts, right? As well as magazines that focus on in that space, or who would ultimately where the decision makers who need business analysts would be. But I would also think about again, on the digital marketing side, like where are these people located? Where do business analysts hang out? Where do the hiring managers of business analysts hang out? And that's where I would focus my marketing methods or my marketing, strategies. Does that make sense, Christopher? Was that helpful? And networking events, in my opinion, are the best way to build business, because people, when you're interacting with someone face to face, they tend to take you more seriously, and it's just better. All right. And if you're on here watching now, do me a favor and thumbs up this video. Please thumbs up this video and let folks know that you find this video valuable. and share it right now with someone who you believe might benefit from this. Melanie is representing the food and beverage niche. Hello, Melanie. I saw a couple of articles today where there are a number of restaurants and hotels across the country that are looking for work. They need help, looking for workers and talent. They actually need help. So great niche. This is my Aisha for dental assistants and dental hygiene and hygienists and dentists. That's a great niche. That's a niche that will always be fruitful. And there is definitely a shortage of dentists out there. So you'll do great in that niche. You're welcome, Christopher, anytime. Let's see. D, many staffing agencies hire people as 1099 employees instead of W-2 employees. Is there a cap on how long people can work for a company without being a W-2 employer? I don't know about it being a cap. Some companies do put a cap on. So like, for instance, AT&T, they have a program where basically a 1099 worker, and I don't know if this is now for 1099s as well, or if it's just for H1 workers. I think it's more for H1 workers, where they can only work for a year and then they have to be out for a year and then they can come back after a year. I don't know if it's a cap, but there is a form, and I just talked about this. Hold on, let me pull the manual up. I literally, y'all see all my books. And my idea pad, I'm still writing one. I'm writing two books right now, actually. One is a memoir, but one is for the recruiting and staffing industry. And so my ThinkPad is always around. But there is a government, hold on. First of all, this is my copy. I'm in the owner's manual, so I'll put the link in the box below. If you don't have your copy, you definitely want to get your copy. You'll find it to be very fruitful for you. In the startup section on page, here we go. On page 23, hiring independent contractors. All ICs must pay their own Social Security and Medicare taxes, as well as the employer's share, and they must qualify with the Internal Revenue Service to work in this manner. So if you're dealing with a 1099 contractor, there is an IRS form that, and I'll put the link in the bottom of this as well. It's IRS form SS-8. And this is the document that they would use to determine qualification as an independent contractor. I would encourage you to go online to check out the IRS form SS-8. And if you're thinking about hiring someone on as an independent contractor, making sure that they qualify as an independent contractor first, because there are these little agencies out there that the government manages, and hey, April, and they basically do audits on staffing agencies to see if they're all using just 1099 contractors and whether or not those people are really 1099 contractors. Okay. And the fine, I think, starts at 10 grand. At least it did 4 years ago. I don't know if that fine has gone up anymore, but mainly as a staffing agency, everyone should be W-2 for the most part, because you will get fined. And that $10,000 check, they don't take payment arrangements. You've got to put that money out if they find you not worthy, or not worthy, but if they find that, you know, that you're hiring all of these 1099 contractors and they're actually functioning as an employee for you and or your client, you will get fined immediately. So be careful. So I don't know if there's a cap on how long people can work for a company without being a W-2 employee. It's not necessarily the cap. It's about specifically what they're doing in the position and how it relates to the relationship that they have with you, as well as the relationship that they have with the company they're supporting. Are they functioning as an employee? Are they receiving benefits? Are they getting paid time off? Are they, you see what I'm saying? All of those things matter more than how long they've been on contract, if that makes sense. You're welcome, my love. Anything I can do to help. Okay. Hey now, how are you? It's good to see you. What's your niche first now? What's your niche and where you're located? Where are you located? What's your niche? You got to tell me that first. Can't answer a question unless I know where you are and what your niche is. And I know you've told me before, but that's for everyone that's here. All right. Would you suggest starting a niche staffing company for anyone that can only work part-time weekends? I personally would not. Wait, so are you talking about the employees that you're placing or you? I don't know if I would only do one that can work part-time weekends, but that doesn't mean that it shouldn't be done or that it cannot be done. If someone's working part-time and only weekends, I don't know how financially beneficial your agency would be for you. I'm not sure, but if you were doing something like, customer service reps at home, remote, something like that, that's a little bit different. And I actually put a post out today about Amazon looking for, I think, remote people at Amazon. I think that's one of the articles I put out today. So I don't know. I personally, when I think niche staffing, to be honest with you, I think of, for you. Okay. All right. I'll come back to that in a second. I think of how am I able to support the challenges that are taking place in the industry, right? There's a war for talent, there's a talent shortage, and there's a skills gap. And hiring managers need talent, not just workers. HR and talent acquisition need partners like you and I who actually have a pipeline of skilled workers and A+ talent and to help fill the shortage. So I don't know that there's a shortage of part-time workers. So I just wanted to finish my sentence before I went in. But so I'll just throw that there. But then you came back and clarified, which I'm thankful now. You said that it's for you. You're still working a full-time job. What I will tell you is that there are many staffingpreneurs that start this on a part-time basis and then they roll over into a full-time basis. I have seen maybe 5 actually work a full-time job and literally rock it out in their business. Mostly everyone else, thank you, April. Mostly everyone else literally decide at some point that there is not enough time in the day for them to focus on their business, and they must. And I mean, they must work on this business full time. I think that everyone has their own time and they do things in their own time. You can do this if you put the time and energy and work and you're focused. Like, even though you're working part-time, maybe on your lunch break, you're doing things. Before work, you're scheduling interviews. After work, the weekends are a great time to connect with candidates. So it's very, very doable. Very, very doable. She says, great. And just by the way, Nell is representing Virginia Beach. Hello. And she's considering a niche for stay-at-home moms. I love that. Awesomeness. April, thank you so much for sponsoring tonight's super chat. Anybody else want to sponsor? That's great. I appreciate you. Mwah, April. Thank you for that. I need some like big lips to go across the screen. Aisha says, thank you for the encouraging words, Dee. I'm excited. I'm working on my target 100. Wow! Before I purchase one of your packages, just trying to get my ducks in a row before we take off and fly. That is amazing. But you don't have to wait, because I give you tips on that target 100 in the academy. So I always tell people, if you're going to do this business, get the training as far ahead in advance as possible so that you can start to really design what your business is going to look like. And I had a lady call me and she says, oh, but I'm watching all your videos on YouTube. And I'm like, you do realize that my videos on YouTube only provide a portion of the knowledge that I share within Staffingpreneurs Academy. It's like teaser knowledge. It's not the core of what you're going to experience in this business. And so you definitely want to make sure that you're in the academy, not just to get the training in its full-blown capacity, because there's some really amazing things that I could tell you about, about your target list, okay? And how to really make that target list work for you. And I haven't really done that on YouTube, and I probably won't. So, all right. So I just wanted to throw that out there, but I'm proud of you. Get that target list going, my love, and do your thing. Woo! All right. Let's see what April has to say. She says, hey, Dee, I'm currently working from home as a recruiter for a company. I am so darn busy. I can't even start my own company yet. You mentioned that you can start a business with as little as $500. I'm looking to go out on my own in about 24 months. How much would you recommend someone saving that time period to start a niche staffing agency? I'm thinking HR. If you're doing HR, you'll be in a good place, because the workman's comp code under the human resources field is very low. So yes, $500 being the bare minimum you can start off with registering your business, getting your ATS off the ground, purchasing the theme for your website, building it out, and getting your business cards. That's the very bare minimum. And you're live, right? But there are things that it just depends on how you want to grow your business, right? So like for my Done For You program, I require that the staffingpreneur has $500,000 up front. Do you understand what I'm saying? $250K towards the meat of the business, and then 250 goes to me to help bring on some of the things, some of the tools and resources that you guys may not even be familiar with to help bring out structure, right? That's really my fee, but I use it back towards you. You can do this business on $5,000, especially in the HR field. You can do it at $10,000. You can do it at $2,500. Now, where your big fees come in, because with you, April, I would assume you're going to use an employee payroll funding company. So you're not going to have big fees there. But where your really big fees are going to come in is your marketing, your advertising, your job boards, right? So that's where you're going to pay a lot of money. I swear, I think Dice was trying to charge me $75,000 for 5 licenses or something crazy like that. That's the cost of an E-Class Mercedes, right? So, and they wanted it up front. And now I wouldn't, you don't need 5 licenses naturally, but your bigger costs are going to come into when it comes to marketing and advertising and job boards. So you think, $2,500 to just have a cushion if you're on a small budget, and then you have another $2,500 to kind of play around with some of the different job boards. Most job boards are about $300 to $500 per posting. And then you also want the search function. Was that helpful, April? Because, I say save, $5,000. Okay. And then I got to ask another question. Why 24 months? I think it's great that you have a deadline. Why 24 months? So far away. You can do this. I know you're super busy right now, but why not in 2017? Why not in 2018? 24 months is 2019. Why are we waiting, my April? Okay, what does that have to do with anything? This is how you're going to get out of that. You make 2 or 3 placements and you're out of that, right? Okay. We'll talk about that. I think that's something, there's always a way. You understand? There's always a way. So I think 24 months is a long way away. I think if you're going to give yourself a start date, then, literally 6 months. I say. You don't need any more than 6 months, right? To get yourself a start date. What I would like for you to do, April, is in the link below here, and I think it's on this one. If not, I'll update it. You can, there's a link where you can go to win a 30-minute or 1 hour, I'm not sure which one, coaching session with me. I would encourage you to sign up for that so that you can get in the pool to win a coaching session so that we can talk about it in detail and kind of create a launch strategy for you. I think you need a launch strategy. Okay, great. Yes, Aisha, please do. The link is in the box below. And let me tell you, if you, for anybody who signs up at the Basic Plus, for the Basic Plus package tonight only, anyone who does that, either the Basic or the Basic Plus package, I will gift you, GIFT, I will gift you a 30-minute one-on-one session with me to kickstart your training. So that's for tonight only. If you sign up tonight, what is tonight? April 19th, 2017. Anyone who signs up for Staffingpreneurs Academy at the Basic or the Basic Plus package, I will gift you a 30-minute one-on-one session to jumpstart your niche recruitment and staffing agency business. Okay, perfect. Yes. Okay, we also have Tasha in OKC Health Agency. I need step-by-step guidance. I don't know where to start. Would love to come to a seminar nearby. Please keep us posted on locations. I'm not sure, Tasha, when I'm doing another live boot camp in person. I think the next one that I will do will be online. If I do another one in person, it will be in Atlanta, close to home, where folks can fly out and hang out with me here. Right now, we are building the brand new academy out. We have just started giving people access who don't want to join the academy, but want to join the community, to the private inner circle group for $29.99 a month, which already have people signing up for that and diving right in. We're launching a 30-day blitz challenge within Staffingpreneurs Academy for folks who want to start generating activity in their business. We have staffingstartup.tv podcast that's launching next month. So we've got so much going on within the academy and helping to get people making money in their business. I'm probably not going to do another live boot camp at all. So I doubt that is going to happen. Post the link. Okay, yes, let me post the link. That's a good idea. Somebody help me stay on top of things here. They said, post the link, D. So I just want to throw that out there at you right now so that you'll know that, and I will post the link. Alicia, did you sign up already? Are you already a staffingpreneur? Don't be mad at me. It's like 600 staffingpreneurs. I cannot always keep up with everyone. I tried though. Oh my gosh. I tried. In 2017 in Atlanta. Yeah, I'll probably do another one in Atlanta. Maybe in April. This is April. I'm in New York in May. So maybe in June or so forth, I think that we will do another one. So I'll keep you posted on that. Alicia, send me a message. Your current staffingpreneur, send me a message. Let's see what we can come up with. All right, maybe we can do 15 minutes just to give you a light strategy, and then if you want to go further, you can do a one-on-one. Okay, great, Tasha. I'll definitely keep you posted on the next academy boot camp, but we'll also do one online, which I think will be great for a lot of people. I was thinking about doing like a Saturday live boot camp or, something like that. to just kind of get people, to give people, because a lot of times people can't attend my boot camps because they're during the week. So, you know, I thought that might be nice. All right. All right. Anybody, I love that. And listen, we have an Atlanta Staffingpreneurs Academy group, even though we're not very active. We're not as active as the Dallas and the Houston and the DMV Staffingpreneurs group. But I would probably be the one to manage the Atlanta one. So Chris, you're in Atlanta. We've got about 30 or 40 staffingpreneurs that are here in Atlanta that are active, at least in my Facebook group. I would like for us to come together and do some really awesome things here in Atlanta. I don't know if Chris is still watching. Oh, Aisha, that's fine. You don't have to schedule your one-on-one immediately, even though you'll get the gift. You'll get a link that says schedule your one-on-one, and you can use it whenever you would like to use it. But if you sign up tonight, you at least get that 30-minute one-on-one slot. And then when you're ready, you can just go ahead and schedule it on my calendar and do your thing, right? So it doesn't have to be used right now immediately. Okay. All right, Christopher, great. I love it. I want to see you in the private inner circle in the academy as well, so you can help take this thing to the next level. Hold on. I'm going to post these in the chat box. All right. So for anyone who wants the free 30-minute coaching session, you can win it. We do this every month. All right. So we do it every month. And okay, there it is. And we do it on the first of every month. And what we do is we just go through, and I'll probably do it live this month, but we go through and we choose a winner. So there's the link there if you want to register for your free coaching session. And if you want to go further and do one-on-one with me on a bi-weekly basis, you can do that. If you're having issues trying to figure out what your niche is, you can also download. This is free for you. It's a define your niche worksheet. It's free. All right. So you don't have to pay for anything. All you got to do is go in and download it and use it to your advantage. Hold on one second. I'll tell you in a second, my love. If you are interested in joining the private inner circle group, where you have access to the private Facebook group, where we're doing the 30-day Blitz challenge and get involved with all the different staffingpreneurs in different states across the country. I'm heading out to the UK soon and Ghana soon. So hopefully we'll have some staffingpreneurs in the UK and Ghana. Woo! I got a message today saying, D, when are you coming to Ghana? I was like, oh, I got to go to Ghana. I got to go to Ghana. And then here you go. Here's the link for Staffingpreneurs Academy. I can't wait till y'all see the new academy. Matter of fact, do you think I can do a sneak can I do a preview with you guys? Would you be open to that? So you guys can see what the new academy looks like. I don't know if you guys will. I said I'm only gonna be here for 30 minutes and I end up hanging out with you guys forever. I don't know why I am in love with you guys. Okay, I'm going to show you guys like a quick sneak peek of the new academy. Y'all have seen the outside, but I'm going to show you what the inside looks like. Hold on. Let's see. Share my screen. Here we go. And okay, yeah, I'll share my screen here. And let me just, hold on, guys. All right, here we go. No, that wasn't it. Where is it at? Hold on. Okay, I see it. Okay, hold on. Y'all see all my goodness right here. Okay, good. All right, so let me open this up so you can see it clearly. Okay, because we're on my small screen. So this is the new academy. And I hope everybody can see this very well. If you can't, just yell out and let me know. There we go. And as you can see, this is the new academy. And here we are. Introduce yourself. We've got understanding recruiting and staffing, right? So this is where all the real training takes place. YouTube is where I have fun, but this is where all the real training takes place. And you can see it's loading up. And it's got a little measure. Great job. You finished the first video. And they're very small, 5 minutes, because y'all know I can talk. 3 minutes. But it's walking you through the process. 6 minutes. Let's get fired up, right? 3 minutes. You're on fire now. Here you go, right? You're done. Just comment below and in the Facebook group, and then you can go in and comment. So as you can see, and then we got you creating your timelines. And with the new blitz that's starting, which I'm excited about, everyone who participates in that blitz will get full access to the academy. Now, that's very interesting because everyone doesn't have access to the private inner circle. Everyone doesn't have access to the digital downloads. Oh, the digital downloads are off the chain, guys. And I'm adding 2 more on. So it's way more than what you get at the current academy. You'll be grandfathered into the new academy if you join today. So you'll actually have access to both of them for a period of time. And then you'll ultimately just be in this new one. But look at all the digital downloads that you get here. And as you can see there, I'm still creating the videos for this section, but there are little videos to tell you what the download is, how to use the download, and then you can just click this button right here. So like if I click it, does it happen? The download just pops right up and you can put it right on your computer. So really, really cool. So all the videos I'm creating, this is what I do at night when nobody's around. I'm up creating videos for you guys. So we've got a rewrite the resume cheat sheet. We got a social media content calendar. We've got your target list. We've got a metrics worksheet. We've got an actual target list for you to work out. We've got 2 calculators, the manual, desktop management, and we have 2 more digital downloads that are coming in. Your niche worksheet, and it's something else that I just created for you guys. So every time I create something, they'll end up in the digital download section. Some of these downloads are not available for purchase. So you can only get them by being a member in Staffingpreneurs Academy. So it's pretty cool. With the full academy, you get the 8 modules, as you can see here, or 9 modules. We have one that will be an add-on if you don't have access to the full, which will solely focus on the healthcare niche. So that's coming into play. You can purchase that additionally. Again, if you are part of the academy now, you will, and you participate in the 30-day challenge, you'll get access to all of this. We have sales and business development training for rookies. So that's for your staff or for you if you're the rookie. That's separate. How to manage your niche recruitment and staffing agency business from a management perspective. That training goes into more in depth than the academy does. We've got rookie recruiter training. That one is off the chain. A day in the life of the staffingpreneur. Your role play workshops. Oh my gosh, I get so excited. Y'all can't see me. I'm jumping up and down in my seat. The role play workshops are going to be amazing because we actually had a workshop of role plays, but then every time I do a live boot camp, we do role plays, and all of those live boot camp role plays will be involved in this academy. So you'll be able to practice. If you're looking for sourcer training, we have that extra. So the new academy is coming together, and it will be done by May 31st, which is the end of our 30-day challenge. And it is also where everyone will get their winning, whoever participated will win. So you'll be able to go in at that point, May 31st, for the new academy. In the current academy, which everybody has already seen, you still have access to the majority of this training, but I have added so much more because the industry is shifting. And so the new academy is going to be off the chain, and you'll get grandfathered into the new academy. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So I put everything in the chat box if you guys want to participate. My goal is to help you guys grow, and maintain your very own niche recruitment and staffing agency business. There's a young lady that called me. She said these things. She said, D, I'm tired of working 12-hour shifts. She said, I'm looking, because this was the notes I took on this napkin. She says, I'm tired of being away from my children. She said, I dread going to work. I want to start my very own niche recruitment and staffing agency business. And, those are 3 great reasons to want to have freedom, right? And everyone knows that when you're an entrepreneur in the beginning, there's not a lot of freedom as far as your time, because you're getting things off the ground, but it's your time, right? It's your time. It's not someone else's. It belongs to you. And then over time, you start to bring in a staff that comes in and does the work for you. And then you get to experience time freedom in a way that you've never experienced, right? And financial freedom and all other types of love freedom. I desire love freedom. I desire, that's I have everything else. I have everything I could possibly think of. But love, I want love, that's normal. So now I spend my free time being in places to recruit my own love life, to recruit my love life. So anybody want to do a niche staffing agency business on recruiting matches and love, that'd be great. I'll sign up. So anyway, this is a great opportunity. And I definitely look forward to growing with each and every one of you, and to seeing and experiencing and walking this journey with you guys as you grow your very own niche recruitment and staffing agency business, and just hearing the successes. Like in the Facebook group is just so amazing. One of the ladies we were on a call tonight, and she stated, she was calling excited, D, I'm in 7 states. Just landed a new contract yesterday. I'm fired up. I love to hear that. Another staffingpreneur placed an ER doctor in an urgent, or a doctor physician in an urgent care last week. We had another staffingpreneur who's an IT project manager who was doing business development, landed an IT project management contract that allows her to bill herself out, as well as to hire a staff and to bill them out under her company. Amazing. So these are all the exciting things that are going on in Staffingpreneurs Academy, and definitely would love to see you guys become a part of that. We're a community. We're a family. We work together. We hang out. There's no malice. There's no competition. It's everyone working together to create something amazing and in their bids for themselves, and as the community as a whole. We're all passionate about filling the talent shortage. I encourage each and every one of you to get involved. Now, my 15 minutes is well overdue. I will be back next week at 9 p.m. Please be prepared with your questions. Please be prepared to shout out your niche recruitment and staffing agency business. You'll be very surprised about who's watching these live YouTube chats and who's looking for staffingpreneurs just like you, okay? Do me a favor, thumbs up this video. Hello, people are sending me messages, sorry. Thumbs up this video if you thought it was useful. Share this video with someone who you believe would benefit from this video. Subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. That was my mix, like hands moving. And comment below, like tell me what your thoughts are, what you're thinking, all those great things. I will see you guys next Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. My name is Dee Williams. I show professionals just like you how to start, grow, and maintain your very own niche recruitment and staffing agency business. So humbled that you're here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.